this way.
Welcome, everybody. And I want to welcome Joshua to the Heart Coherence Collaborative and welcome everybody out there. We haven't seen you in a while, so it's so good to be back with you in the heart space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Josh
So
has
good to
come
be
on the
back.
Quantum Healing Collective before, and he led us in a powerful breathwork exercise before. I've seen him out there. He's helping so many people on their spiritual journey. I think I first somehow found you because you were doing some work with Aaron Dowdy, potentially.
Yeah.
And then I was like following you, and I was like, wow, this guy's really cool. And so I'm glad that you've come on and you've been on the Quantum Healing Collective in the past, and you're here with us tonight. So Leah's going to read your bio, and then you're going to do a heart activation ceremony.
Yes.
Cool.
Very excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. And I love when someone else does a meditation and I can just do it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, because I'm always leading it. And I was like, yes. I'll participate. So I'm so excited. So Joshua Michael is a shamanic breathwork facilitator, sonic alchemist, which I love these words. Holistic lifestyle coach and sacred guardian.
That is what I am.
That is, I love words. So when I read that, I was so excited that you were coming.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I don't think you were there last time, so it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, beautiful. So is this like the same group, or is this newer or different? Or?
Yeah, it's a similar group. So the Quantum Healing Collective, in the Quantum Healing Collective, we started doing these things called Heart Coherence Challenges, where as a group, we would go into our heart space for 21 days together. And so many people started doing it that we ended up creating a whole collaborative out of it. So it's like, it's like kind of like a brother-sister group of the Quantum Healing Collective.
Cool. I love that. Love that. Awesome. Yeah. So just go into it. Get started.
Man, feel free.
Okay, let me grab my water real quick.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh, and everybody from the Heart Coherence Collaborative, I just want to let you know, in the next few weeks, we're going to be releasing some pretty incredible announcements about some exciting things we have coming up. So stay tuned for those.
Stay tuned. Never-ending exciting announcements.
All right. Well, hello, beautiful people. It's so good to be here. I'm so excited to drop into this beautiful meditation with you today. And what I was getting ready to, when Kyle and I were talking about doing this together, he was like, just come up with a title and then we'll do this. And then what came through for me was Awakening the Crystalline Christ Heart. And I kind of want to explain that a little bit so we can have some framework in which to understand and really drop into this, So with that, I've been doing a lot of study into like the Merkaba and the heart and brain and body coherence and all of this. And something that I came across was that so often we hear about it feels like within the Eastern and Western world, we have like this standard of the 7 chakra system, and sometimes 8 chakras, right, with the soul star at the top. However, what I've come to find is that the Egyptians, so the ancient Egyptians, they worked with a 13 chakra system. And part of their chakra system is there's actually 2 heart chakras within that. So there's the, if I remember correctly, like where the normal heart chakra would be is like our connection with the world. And then right where, like kind of right above the solar plexus, we have the Christ chakra, the Christ heart chakra. And that's really our connection to Christ consciousness. And that's what's really transpiring and happening in the planet today. The Christ consciousness grid is active, and that's why everything is happening the way it is, because the planet's crystallizing into a higher density. So essentially, the reason why what came through is awakening the crystalline Christ heart. That word crystalline is very important as well, because with the study and understanding of the densities of consciousness, which is something you can dive into with the Law of One books that were channeled in the 80s with Ra. They speak about the densities of consciousness, and I was in a dialogue with some friends about it, and something that came up is essentially as we raise our density from, like, as we are in this time and space now, from a third density to a fourth density, that of the heart, what we're really doing is we're crystallizing into more light and more light and more light. And as we go up the densities of our consciousness, we get closer and closer to unification with the whole, on a grand level. And as we do that, we're crystallizing, you know? So to the degree that your consciousness is crystallized is the degree in which you're able to hold the frequency of light, in this lifetime and in other lifetimes. And you're also able to, this is where immortality comes in and all of this. And that's a whole other conversation that we won't get right now. But just as like a background, that's kind of what the purpose of this is, the crystalline Christ heart. So really activating that Christ consciousness, that higher density that is available to us all now, which the fourth density that we're moving into is the density of the heart, and it's the combination of the physical body and the light body. It's coming together. And then as you get to fifth and higher, it's just light, but it's like a very beautiful time to be alive because it's this coming together in this like higher level. So enough talking about it. Let's go ahead and drop into it. So
we were excited before, and now we're just a whole nother
Now
level of excited.
18,000 times
Right?
more excited.
Wow.
And Kyle, I'm gonna mute my microphone. You should do the same so that people have a good experience.
Yeah, usually proud, breathe loudly and get in trouble. All right.
All right, so to begin, we're just going to close our eyes and we're just going to start to really come into the space that we are in now. So make sure your spine is straight. Make sure your chin is slightly tucked and your shoulders are relaxed. And really within all of this, the most important thing is that our spine is straight so that the chi energy and the chi tube within our being can flow and bring in the earth and cosmic energy very effortlessly. So we're just going to go ahead and sit within this space and start to breathe deeply in through the nose. And then we're going to exhale with a sigh through our mouth. And as we're continuing to breathe in this way, in through the nose and out with a sigh. Really what we're doing with this sigh is we're letting go of the troubles of the day and the thoughts and the beta brain waves and all of that so that we can come into greater coherence in the brain and within the brain and heart and within our entire being. So one more time, we're going to breathe in through our nose, deep into the belly, and one more time, exhaling with a sigh. And then just gently shake your head. You can shake your hands and your arms out a little bit. You can kind of move your feet on the floor, starting to activate the electric energy within the body and moving and flowing with this energy. And then just simply coming back to rest and breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose or through the mouth, whatever feels good for you. Coming into greater stillness. Being present with whatever it is that is your experience in this moment, no matter how the mind may be or what may be present in the body or in your emotions, just being present with it. Because in that neutral presence, we are able to unlock more light and unlock this greater level of coherence that we're stepping into. And before we really get into it, we're going to just place our hands in prayer position right over our heart chakras. and just say a little prayer, calling in the archangels and angels and ascended masters, the beings of the highest light, to assist us in this beautiful transformation today, calling in our higher selves, our animal guides, our plant guides, our ancestors. May this space be a safe, protected container for healing and transformation, and may our bodies and beings be a safe, protected container for healing and transformation. And within this, really just connecting to your intention within your heart space as to why you have showed up today in this moment and why you are here. And it doesn't have to be this big thing that we come up with in our minds. It can simply be a frequency and a feeling that we connect to in our heart. So just taking a few breaths to connect with that intention. Aho, and so it is. Now to begin, what we're going to do to really start to activate the heart. The hands are an extension of the heart field. We're going to rub our hands together, starting to generate some heat, which will start to turn on the circuit of the heart chakra even more. Just generating some heat with our hands and placing our hands right over left on our heart space. Feeling that heat, feeling the heart activate, go more and more. Breathing deeply, feeling the warmth in your hands, feeling the warmth in your heart, feeling the heart field. And now begin to imagine that your heart is a big, beautiful sun that is the center of the universe that is you as a being. And seeing all of the chakras above and below our heart space, which within the traditional understanding of chakras, we have 3 below and 3 above. So the heart is the perfect center, is the sun of our inner solar system. And as we breathe deeper and deeper with each breath, feeling the radiant light of the heart space growing stronger, and our awareness connecting to it deeper and deeper. Being with this field of love, our heart holds the blueprint of the universe. Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave our left hand on our heart space, and now we're going to take our right hand and place it right on the belly, right around the belly button, and just continue to breathe in this way. And what we're doing here is we're creating coherence within the biological oscillators of the heart and the gut. The gut is just as powerful of a brain as the one in our heads. So as we continue to breathe in this way, you will start to feel the body and the gut brain syncing up with the heart field. And as this occurs, as this begins to unfold with each breath and each deepening, we will create greater alignment. And in this greater alignment, we have greater access to the higher octave of the crystalline Christ heart. The right hand being the masculine side of the body. As you breathe in, feeling the energy coming into your heart, this radiant white light coming into your heart. And as you breathe out, feel it travel through your arm and into your right hand and then into your gut, into your belly, creating more balance, more light, clearing out any density and any energy that does not serve you, and creating greater coherence with the heart field. Now we're going to take one more breath here. Deep inhale through the nose. And forcefully breathe out. Oh. Now we're going to take our right hand, and in the same way we had it on our belly, we're going to place it right on our crown chakra, the top of our heads. Now that our heart and our gut are singing as one, we're going to do the same with the heart and the brain and the higher chakras. So just continuing to breathe in this way, breathing in through the nose, feeling the radiant white light filling the heart. And as you breathe out, feel it traveling through your arm into your hand and into your higher chakras, into your head, lighting up the centers of the brain, creating coherence within the brain so that the brain as a whole, complete aspect, can bring balance with the heart. I'm going to take one more breath here. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring that right hand right back to the heart space. Feeling the alignment of all of the biological oscillators now centered around the sun that is our heart. You may feel a greater expansion of the heart that is starting to resonate in coherence with all parts of the body, all parts of our being. And as we hold this alignment, we become fully in alignment with ourself, with our higher self. And as we continue to hold this, we crystallize into alignment with all of that, all that is. Now I want you to visualize and feel your heart space as this beautiful, beautiful crystal. It's crystalline light glowing from this crystal that is your heart. This sacred, sacred crystalline heart. Continuing to breathe and continuing to feel the crystalline Christ heart that is within you. And within this, you can feel and know that everyone that ever was, ever is, and ever will be also has this beautiful crystalline heart within their being. Feeling this radiant crystalline light that heals all, that knows all, that is all and connected to all. Grow and grow and grow, creating this beautiful vibration of crystalline light that starts to emanate more and more from your chest and from your heart, filling your arms and your hands, filling your lower chakras and your legs and your feet, connecting you to Pachamama, filling your neck and your back and your shoulders and your head, connecting you to the cosmos and to the Divine Mother and Father above. And feeling this crystalline light emanating from the crystalline Christ heart within you, glowing and glowing and glowing. And now what we're going to do is we are going to place our hands out in front of us like you're in prayer position, but we're not going to have the hands touch. They're going to be about an inch or a couple inches apart, just right in front of the heart. And what I want you to do now is visualize this crystalline Christ heart within your hands, this field within your hands. And what we're going to do now is just start to feel this energy pulsating between your hands, between your palms, feeling the love and the purity and the holiness that is. And with your next breath out, you're going to connect your fingertips together, just the fingertips. And as we connect the fingertips together, you're going to start to feel the crystalline Christ heart light up even more. And as we connect these fingertips together with as above and so below, these fingertips coming together is also the connection of your crystalline Christ heart with all that is, for the highest good and the highest love. Seeing all is divine, all is the Christ. I have come, I have come, I have come. And feel free to repeat that within your own heart. I have come, I have come, I have come. Feeling a deep connection to the true self that is you, to the divine self that is you, that has come as you in this human experience, that is centered within this crystalline Christ heart. Feeling the healing and the alignment and the integration that is occurring within this moment as we breathe and be in the eternal now that is, as the eternal Christ itself that you are, always have been and always will be. You may feel electricity in your fingertips. This is good, allow this. And what we're going to do now is with your next breath in, we're going to expand this field within our fingertips. We're going to open our hands and start to slowly at your own pace. The hands are separating and this field has been now activated. And with each breath in and out, as you slowly in your own pace and timing, expand your hands and feel this crystalline Christ heart expanding, activating your soul's blueprint, activating your Christed DNA, activating the coherence that is you on all levels. And continue to expand your hands until you have your hands and your arms in your own timing fully extended like the wings of a great eagle or condor. And then when your hands are all the way out, simply allow as much as you can, extending your hands out and feeling this heart field and this heart so wide and so beautiful and so full of love and so aligned with all that is. And just sit here for a moment and feel this openness. You are as free as a bird. You are the eternal self, manifest in form, to realize who you are and who you have always been. And And slowly but surely, we're going to start to raise our hands up, 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 until our hands are straight up in the air. And then we're going to allow our palms to face up, and continuing to breathe deeply, deeply, and start to feel the energy of the sun and the moon and the highest vibrational cosmos above you pouring into your hands, this crystalline light coming down your arms, down your shoulders, and charging and activating the crystalline Christ heart that is within your chest, within your being, that is you and has always been you and will always be you. You may start to feel heat in certain areas of your body. You may start to feel emotions clearing and dissolving and healing, integrations and alignments occurring. Allow this, for this is good, and this is a activation of your true self and a realization and remembrance of the divine as you have come. And with each breath, as we have our hands up, receiving the blessings of the cosmos, you feel your heart and your being expand with each breath, feeling and knowing that you can have deeper and deeper belly and chest breaths, that any density leaves your vessel and light is replaced and filled in those places till you feel light and aligned and electric, for this is who you truly are. And now what we're going to do, we're going to slowly allow our hands to drop. And as our hands are coming back down into our field and closer away, we're going to bring them right back to the heart center. And last but not least, you're going to feel this crystalline heart energy, going to have some, and bring your hands out in front of you like you're holding something, and you're holding this energy, and you're feeling the Christed heart, this beautiful crystal in your chest, and you're feeling it filling your hands with some of its energy, because it is infinite energy of healing and grace. And as the energy is pouring into your hands, you notice that another crystalline heart, similar to the one within you, that is you and that has always been you, is starting to form within your hands. And as you can feel this, what we are going to do with this beautiful crystalline heart that is manifest in our hands, from the infinite wellspring within your being, we are going to send this into the earth with your prayers, or whoever you want to send love to all the beings through all time and space. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. You are free, you are free, you are free. Taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, send it out into the world, into the earth, into the cosmos, as your blessing and your prayer that all beings may be free and happy and aligned, and remember this beautiful truth and this eternal truth of who they truly are. Now you can bring your hands back to your heart space. And just rest here. Rest within this truth. Rest within this being and within this space. And to close out this beautiful meditation, I'm going to play a little song on the guitar to really integrate this energy. So just be in peace, be in joy, be in love with your heart and with your being, and receive these sonic vibrations of healing. I am praying to the one of love, the one, the all there is love, is all there is. Are you feeling the love, the heart, the one, the all is love in all is one heart. Hey ah, hey ah, hey. Ooh, hey, oh, hey, ah, hey. I am praying to the one, the love, the all, 'cause all there is one heart, and love is all there is. Love is all there is. Feeling these frequencies integrating into your being, integrating this beautiful prayer and this beautiful journey that we have gone on. And now to close us out and to come into this new space as the activated beings that we are, we're going to once again rub our hands together, generating this heat, feeling this beautiful, beautiful energy that we have cultivated and activated and realized, remembered. And then once your hands are nice and warm, placing them over your eyes, covering your eyes fully. And then slowly opening your eyes behind your hands, keeping your eyes covered. And we're going to count down from 10 and slowly let our hands drop, coming back into this space. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fully back in this space, feeling this energy, and welcome back.
Wow, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
What a gift.
Thank you for that. It was Perfect. We're doing A Course in Miracles lessons together. So at the one point, today is God is love, therefore so am I. So that got all integrated into my experience. I had a pretty wild experience.
Yeah,
So thank
let's hear about it.
You know, at the point when we were like almost gonna put our hands up, I just had an experience where I saw Jesus really clearly. And I felt my hands going up before you talked about doing that. And then it all happened. And then it was God is love and therefore so am I. And I was like, oh.
That's so beautiful. I could also feel the presence of Jesus. And I feel like something I was able to realize within this is like the crystalline Christ heart is the eternal self, you know? So it's like the fact that you were doing this thing even before I said it and also seeing Jesus. It's like, that's that connection to the eternal all that is. It's like you just know what is, you know what's happening.
It was perfect.
It's so beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was a phoenix in that moment, and it felt so good. I felt like I was just rising up, about to take off. You know, it's amazing. Yeah,
I felt like an eagle.
Yeah, nice. So how can everybody find you, and what are like some of the offerings you have going on today? I'm sure everybody's going to be super interested after this.
So so you can find me on my Facebook profile, Joshua Michael. You can also connect with me on Instagram, Joshua Michael 1147. And the offerings that I have available now, I'm glad you asked that question because I just got done putting together kind of the culmination of all the work that I've done this far into one beautiful program. So basically what I have available now, it's called the Sacred Guardian Activation, and it's a 4-month journey to really activate and live in alignment with your soul blueprint and live a soul-aligned life of freedom, health, and fulfillment. And basically what we do through the program is it's split into, so what's come through is it's called the Sacred Guardian Blueprint. And if you go on my Instagram, you'll see a picture of it. But it's basically, if you think about the Merkaba, like the Star of David, so it's got 6 points. And then those 6 points are 3 pillars of this blueprint, right? So we have the pillar of well-being, the pillar of divinity, and the pillar of purpose. And then within those, it's health, vitality, sovereignty, quantum, ikigai, and mission. So it's like these different aspects of our experience. Like think about holistic health, but rather than holistic health, it's a greater level of holistic beingness. And like, what does it truly mean to be a sacred guardian and show up as a sacred guardian? Because really what that means is in some way, shape, or form, you're here to serve the collective in this awakening, in this remembering. You don't have to be a coach or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter how you express that and what your mission is. It's just the way you do it and the way you walk in it. So it's this beautiful journey through this to activate these different pillars. And we also go through a spiral with these different aspects through the 3 phases. So it's the seed of life, then the flower of life, then the fruit of life. So it's like we start with all the pillars on level 1, then level 2, then level 3. And it's a group program too. So then every week we have these beautiful calls together and we're able to share our journey and our downloads and have these beautiful experiences. So that's the Sacred Guardian Activation. And if anyone's interested in that, just shoot me a message and we can chat about that and drop in about that. And that's where you can find me.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to be looking into that. So
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm sending love to everybody. I love our community.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for doing that.